estate financing in Nigeria has grown by 20% in the last few years. More people are getting into this market, and today we'll explore how we can be part of this exciting journey. Hi there, welcome back to my channel. If you're thinking of investing in properties or buying a home in Nigeria, today's topic is a must-watch. We're diving into the real estate financing, breaking down how it works and how we can take advantage of it. So let's get started. Before we get into the exciting part, let's be real about the challenges. If you've ever tried to get a loan for property in Nigeria, you know what it's not a walk in the park basically. Here are some of the hurdles. High interest rates. One of the biggest issues in the high interest rates is the numbers can be scary, and it often feels like the repayment process is never ending. For example, say you're looking to secure a loan of 15 million naira to purchase a home with interest rates as high as 20 to 25%. The repayment can feel overwhelming, and you might find yourself stuck in a cycle of payments that seems to go on and on and on forever. The second loan requirement is strict loan requirements. The strict requirements from banks, credit scores, paperwork. At times, it seems like you need a miracle to get approval. Imagine having a steady income but still getting denied because your credit score doesn't meet the bank's minimum threshold, or being asked for additional collateral that you simply don't have. Number 3, limited access to loans. Limited access to loans. Even if you meet the requirements, many people still struggle to access loans due to the rigid standards set by the financial institutions. For instance, some banks might tighten their lending policies, or even the property you're interested in might not meet their strict valuation requirements, leaving you without viable options. It can be super frustrating. You might have big dreams of owning a property. When it comes to finances, you feel like, oh, there's a giant wall standing in my way. What can you do? Don't worry, we're about to explore some options that can make your dream a reality. We've seen the challenges people face in getting a loan. Now let's look at the solutions. One traditional route is getting a mortgage from a bank, but be cautious of the high interest rates. While it may cover the property purchase, the total repayment might be much higher than you anticipated. Next, we have the microfinance institutions. These guys tend to be more flexible, offer better terms for smaller loans. For instance, let's say you need a loan of 5 million to buy a plot of land. A microfinance or bank might offer you a loan at a lower interest rate and even fewer paperwork. However, make sure you do your research before signing any contracts to avoid any hidden fees or unfavorable terms down the line. Now there's an exciting option. Yay! You might have not thought about crowdfunding. Yes, crowdfunding is starting to make waves in the real estate world. Basically, a group of people pool their money together to invest in one property. For example, instead of taking on the full cost of 50 million naira development project, you can team up with others and contribute 1 million each. This spreads the financial burden and allows you to become a part owner of a property without the stress of taking on massive debt alone. Whether you're going to the bank route or trying out microfinance or even teaming up with others through crowdfunding, make sure you do your research. Coming back to crowdfunding, I saw a woman recently on Instagram, and that's what she does. She crowdfunds for various things, buying bags, buying this, buying that. And recently, I saw her build a house in Yaba, I think a 4-bedroom flat, and it was crowdfunded. So now she's looking for tenants. I'm planning to bring her on to one of my videos. She will share her experience. Here's where it gets interesting. Look at the same real life success story to inspire you. Take Tunde for example. He faced the same challenges, high interest rates, tough requirements, but he didn't give up. Instead, he worked on his credit score, built a solid saving plan, and eventually secured a loan through a microfinance institution. Today, Tunde owns multiple properties, and there's Aisha also, who joined a crowdfunding group. She started with a small investment and became part of a much larger project. Now she's earning returns from her property she couldn't have afforded on her own. This story shows that with the right approach and the same persistence, you can make it happen. All right, we've covered a lot today. We've talked about the challenges of securing real estate finances in Nigeria, but also explored solutions like bank loans, microfinance, crowdfunding. But the key takeaway here is that it is possible. You just need to know your options and have a plan. Now it's your turn. Have you had any experience in real estate finances? What worked and what didn't work for you? Let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss more tips and insights on real estate. Thanks for watching and see you next video.